in this lesson, you will learn how we can create the objects and handle the objects. And I already told you, before creating the object, firstly we need to create the reference variable. So here, starting with the overview of the instance of the class, instance and the object, that is the same thing. So you can see, suppose this is a class LC underscore vehicle, and we have again three components. In case of UML diagram, the first component is class name, second component is the attributes, and third one are the methods. So in this class, we have declared the three variables, three data members. The first two, make and model, are in the private section and are instance attributes. And third one is the static attributes, because we have used here the underline n underscore o underscore vehicle, which we have declared in the private section. So we have used here minus sign. We have declared three methods. The first method, set underscore type, we are using here the plus sign. That means it is declared in public section, and this is an instance method. Init underscore type, we have declared it in the private section, so we have used here the minus sign. And again, this is an instance method, so we have not used here the underline. But we have declared here the get underscore n underscore vehicle, which is a static method. We have declared it static, so we are using here the underline, and we have declared into the public section, so we are using here the plus sign. Now once we are creating the object of this class, suppose the object name is r underscore vehicle, so it can access directly the public component or private component. So it is representing here, this is not representing object, this is a reference variable. Reference variable, you may say that is pointer. This is pointing to the class, pointing to a particular class. So before creating the object, firstly we need to create the reference variable, and the reference variable name as well as the object name must be the same. So come to the next slide. How you can see how we can define the reference variable. Suppose this is our class local underscore vehicle definition. This is public section and private section, and this is an implementation part, class name, and then implementation. Now outside of these class definition and implementation, when we write something, that becomes your main function. Okay, generally we define the main function after the keyword start of selection, and above this start of selection, when we declare the your reference variable and the object, that becomes the global data objects. So you can see, this is our definition part of the class, and this is our implementation part of the class. Then we are declaring some objects, so these objects are global, and main program always start with the start of selection. Now how we can define the reference variable? With the help of data, then go underscore vehicle 1, type refer to class name. The class name is LCL underscore vehicle. So we have declared here the reference variable go underscore vehicle 1. Then we are using the keyword type refer to then class name. So we have created here one reference variable, and if you want to create the another reference variables, the by same way you can declare data, then go underscore vehicle 2, then type refer to class name. But if you do not want to repeat again type refer to, we can use the addition like. Suppose we are declaring here the go underscore vehicle 2 like go underscore vehicle 1. So the type of go underscore vehicle, that means this is also a reference variable. So the type of this reference variable will allocate to the go underscore vehicle 2, because we are using here the like addition. So go underscore vehicle 2 will also point to the this class LCL underscore vehicle. So by this way we can create a reference variable. So we have created here the two reference variable, go underscore vehicle 1 and go underscore vehicle 2. Now come to the next topic, that is how we can create objects. I have already told you, once you have created the reference variable, you can create the object, and the object name as well as the reference variable must be the same. So in this syntax you can see, firstly we are creating the reference variable 1 go underscore vehicle 1, then type refer to class name. Second reference variable go underscore vehicle 2 like r underscore vehicle 1. So you can see this is our class, and go underscore vehicle is pointing the same class. Go underscore vehicle 2 is again pointing the same class. Now how we can create the object? With the help of statement create object and then reference variable name. So reference variable, first reference variable is go underscore vehicle 1. Second object if you want to create, then create object go underscore vehicle 2. So by this way you can create the objects. Now see, come to the next topic, reference semantic. I'm taking an example in the C language. Suppose I am declaring the two variables, integer can be allocate the one and object variable. I am assigning value a equal to another 10 object variable like and normal b equal to 20. Now suppose I am assigning the value of b to the a. That means the value of b will be transmitted to the a. B value will be assigned to the a. So in this case, the a value will be 20 because b value was 20 and we have assigned it to the a. That means now the a value becomes 20. Now suppose I am doing b equal to a, then value of b will be 20, because if these are the continuous statement in the same program and we are assigning b to the a, that means b value is assigned to the a. The b value was 20, so a becomes 20. Now again I am assigning a to the b, that means a value becomes 20 the last statement, and now I'm again assigning a to the b, so b value will be 20 here. Now suppose this is a separate program and I am assigning the value of a to the b, then b value will be 10. Okay, so in case of general program we can do that. That means we can assign the one variable value to the another variable, but can or is it possible that the object value can be transmitted to the another object? So this you can done with the help of reference semantics of the object references. How we can do that? Suppose this is a, again we are going to declare here the reference variables. Three reference variable we are going to declare. The first reference variable is go underscore vehicle 1, and how we can declare? With the help of data, then reference variable name, then type refer to class name. The class name is LCL vehicle. Similarly, we are creating the another reference variable go underscore vehicle 2 like go underscore vehicle 1. That means again it is pointing to the same class. Now third variable we are going to create go underscore vehicle 3 like go underscore vehicle 1. Okay, now we are going to create the object. This is create object go underscore vehicle 1. That means first object we have created here. But now what we are doing, we are assigning this object to the directly to the reference variable without creating the object of vehicle 2. Go underscore vehicle 2. That means the semantics of the go vehicle 1 will be assigned to the vehicle 2. So you can see when we declare it separately, then it will point like this one, like go vehicle underscore 3. But now in this case you can see go underscore vehicle is pointing to the same class, it's pointing to the same object, because we have assigned this object value to the directly to the reference variable go underscore vehicle 2 without creating the go underscore vehicle 2 object. Now when you are creating the third object, you can see create object go underscore vehicle 3, which is pointing to the same class but different instances. So in this case go underscore vehicle 3 is a different instance, separate instance, but for the go underscore vehicle 1 and go vehicle 2, the object value will be same, because we have assigned this go underscore vehicle 1 object to the reference of the go underscore vehicle 2. Once the go underscore vehicle 1 will change the value of attribute of this class, the same value will be reflected to the go underscore vehicle 2. So this is called reference semantic of the object references. So the all the objects or reference variable which are not pointing to a particular class, that must be go into the garbage. And how we can do that? With the help of clear statement or free statement. Once you use this clear or free, it automatically deallocate all the references from the objects and send it to the garbage. You can see if no independent reference point to an object, the object can no longer be accessed syntactically. All objects that can no longer be accessed syntactically are deleted by the garbage collector. It automatically deletes the system, SAP system automatically deletes all the unreferenced variables to the garbage. Or you can also do with the help of statement clear or free. So come to the next, reference administration with the multiple instantiation. Now one more thing that I want to tell you about, that we can also create the tables in case of SAP objects. In TAW10 part 1, we have created the internal tables, and generally internal tables store the data row by row. In the same way, we can also create the table of the objects. That means this table will contain the number of objects of a particular class. And how we can do that? Again, you can see we are creating here the first reference variable go_vehicle type refer to class name. If you want to create a table of the objects, how we can create GT_vehicle, that is the name, then type table of and the refer to the same class name. That means here we are creating the internal table which will contains the number of objects, and each object contain the attributes values. Okay, so for creating this particular table, how we can create type table of and refer to. Here we were using for creating the reference variable type refer to. So here we are using type table of refer to class name. When you declare like this one, it will create a particular table which will contain the objects of which class? Only the local_vehicle class, not the other class objects. So it will contain all the objects of the class LCL_vehicles. How we can append this object in this table? With the help of append statement. So firstly we need to create the object of a class. How we can create? With the help of statement create object and then object name. For the first object, because we have created the reference variable 1 go_vehicle, so we are creating object go_vehicle. Now use the statement append go_vehicle, which is an object name, to this table name, and this table name is GT_vehicles. So by this way you can create a table and you can append the object into the table. Come to the last topic, example of the aggregation. Now suppose in the last slide you have seen that we are creating one object and then appending it directly to this table of the class LCL_vehicle. Suppose if you want to insert the number of objects, suppose we have the thousands of objects, so we need to again write a create object, then the append, and then create object, then append. So we can do that by aggregating. And how we can do with the help of aggregating? The same thing. Firstly we are doing data go_vehicle type refer to class name, then go_vehicle type refer to LCL_vehicle. We have already studied in the lesson number 2 of the unit number 1 the aggregation and compositions. We have two types of associations, special association, the aggregation and composition. And aggregation always tells, and we have studied about the example, the vehicle can have more than 4 vehicles. That means 4 vehicles. So here we are creating the go_vehicle is a reference variable, and then creating the object. Suppose if you want to create a vehicle object, how we can create object? Create object go_vehicle. Now if you want to insert these vehicles, 4 vehicles into a car, that means again the vehicles are the object. So firstly we need to create the objects. No need to again write go underscore vehicle type refer to LCL vehicle, then go underscore vehicle 2 type refer to LCL underscore vehicle, go underscore vehicle 3 type refer to this one. How we can create the number of objects directly with the help of do n times. Suppose I'm using here the do 4 times because a vehicle has 4 vehicles, so we can write down do 4 times, then create object go underscore vehicle. So it automatically creates the 4 objects of the type LCL underscore vehicle, and then we can add vehicle to the vehicles. Now in this case vehicle must be the table. If you want to insert this 4 vehicle, if you want to add these 4 vehicle to vehicles, firstly we need to make this go underscore vehicle as a table, then we can insert the object go underscore vehicle 1 into this one, then go underscore vehicle 2, go underscore vehicle 3, and go. You can see this is an example it is showing. Suppose this is empty underscore vehicles, and this is a particular table. In this table we have the 4 vehicles, the first vehicle, the second vehicle, this is third vehicle, and this is 4 vehicles. So this is an example of the aggregation. So here the lesson number 2 of the unit number 2 has been completed.